Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are well. We have welcome to your HIMediaTV news update, and we got a couple stories for you today. Firstly being, another Boeing whistleblower says he faced retaliation for reporting shortcuts. So as you guys very well know, last month there was a Boeing whistleblower who was killed. Who committed suicide at a random motel far away from his home and shot himself in the back of the head. And that's how he killed himself. Yeah. Suspension of disbelief, folks. And another Boeing whistleblower says he faced retaliation for playing shortcuts. So, longtime Boeing engineer, this is another guy, so his name is Sam Selfpour, and Sam Selfpour didn't kill himself, just saying. Went public this week with alarming claims about two of the company's jets, including the 787 Dreamliner. In a virtual meeting with reporters, Selfpour said Boeing was so eager to meet its production goals that it took shortcuts when it fastened together the carbon composite fuselage of the 787 that could dramatically shorten the life of the plane, he warned, potentially causing it to break apart mid-flight. I'm not doing this because I want Boeing to fail, but because I want it to succeed and prevent crashes from happening, said Selfpour. And the truth is, Boeing can't keep going the way it is. It needs to be a little bit better, I think. That was very, very tacit, very temperate criticism. Boeing disputes Selfpour's claims, calling them inaccurate and saying the company is fully confident in the 787. Really? Then why has this bitch been grounded so fucking much? No, because really, it's goofy. There have been more, it took years for the Chinese, the Chinese government and a lot of Asian governments to bring back the 737. They moved straight to Airbus. Honestly, I'd pick Airbus. I'm not a fan of Eurotrash, but fuck me, dude. At least that shit stays in the fucking air. So, for those listening who don't understand, let's talk a little bit about the history. Just a brief synopsis of why Boeing is the way it is now. So basically in a nutshell, Boeing was run by engineers for most of its history until about 30, 40 years ago.
It's funny. It's almost like when Ronald Reagan was president, everything went to shit.
And as a result, and basically they did a merger with with another competitor. And unfortunately, it was the competitor. The competitor was run by the marketing folks, and the marketing folks were the ones that took over a lot of the leadership positions at Boeing and instituted a culture of not hiring and got rid of the culture of raising the engineers up into higher positions in the company. This directly led to them prioritizing cost-saving measures and fighting the union and just doing all sorts and lowering the quality of product so they can short-term make more money. And this is the direct result. If you are this is a perfectly good example of why marketing people and business people should be advisors and not the people making the decisions. You should have the engineers, you should have the people or the types of people who do make the product itself be the ones in charge of businesses because, they understand that the quality of the product comes first. And Boeing is a shell of its former self because a bunch of marketing jackasses and nepo babies have effectively ruined the image of the company at this point, which is very sad. But moving on to other news, O.J. Simpson died. The juice is loose in hell. All jokes aside, not surprising. Rest in peace, I guess. I don't know. I don't care about O.J. Simpson. I don't care about any of the drama. I have no particularly strong feelings anyway about it. Generally not a fan of the fact that he killed his wife. and the reasoning and like the reasons why you feel like you could kill your wife because of that. But like also, I also know that he made like him being released makes all of the fucking like all of the types of Republicans that I fucking hate really fucking mad. So I think like, you know, from on a sociological perspective, this is a funny thing. So to me, I'm 26. You have to remember, I don't think I was even born when I don't even think I was like sentient when O.J. Simpson got off. So for me, yeah, it's whatever. I don't know, dog. It's just whatever. Like, I just don't care. It's just like, who knows, man? It's whatever. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your HIMediaTV news update. I appreciate you, your time, and your viewership. If you want to support the show, leave a tip at himedia.gg/tip, and I will see you guys next time.